The Democrats, you know them, every single one of them, they continue to stand by their Maryland man. But newly released video shows the criminal illegal alien MS-13 gang-banging wife-beater Kilmar Abrego Garcia was up to more no good. Am I right, Mercy?
That's right, Chris. I think they should make the Maryland man a new song or something like that by maybe Neil Young or something. All right, the Tennessee Highway Patrol released body camera video of its 2022 encounter with Abrego Garcia, the MS-13 gang member who the Trump administration deported to El Salvador. Here's what happened when the officer asked Garcia for his driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Oh my God. Okay, sure.
The what?
The problem with my license right now is expired, right?
It's suspended?
Suspended because I have my permanent employment, so like 2 years experience. So I need. So right now I waiting the paper for migration. For I go to the NBA.
Lies, lies, lies. While Garcia fumbles and sifts through papers, unable to find an insurance card, he tells the officer he's a construction worker who just finished a job in St. Louis and was traveling back to Maryland. The officer then wondered why Garcia had 8 other people in the vehicle.
How many rows have you got in here? 4?
Where?
4 seats? 4 rows of seats?
Yeah, it's three seats. Yeah, with him. Yeah.
Did y'all put an extra one in?
Huh?
Did y'all put another one in?
No.
Did it come like this?
Use the truck.
I've never seen one with that many seats in it.
What you say? He's my boss.
I said I've never seen one with that many seats.
Oh,
in
really?
It.
Eventually, another officer shows up and tells his colleague what's really going on.
You know what you got here, right?
No.
He's hauling these people for money, is what he's doing. But sometimes they commingle dope.
No, but
There's 8 people in there.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that. They put an extra row of seats in there.
Yeah. So he's getting paid to haul these people, probably to Maryland, I would say, if I had my guess.
I mean, Tony, your former law enforcement, why didn't they arrest Abrego Garcia?
I think that they probably did call the encounter in, and someone above them canceled the encounter, so to speak. That's why I think, I don't know how this tape ended up public, but I'm pretty sure Tennessee released it, not the federal government. And I think that's part of the problem. The federal government has been on the side of the lawbreakers. Mercy, the southwest border has been fully under control by the cartels, just not us. And now that's changed. So this is, I expect it to diminish, but the bottom line is you had a federal government that was a co-conspirator in every major crime that every major gang conducted over the past 15 years.
Bradley, there was a lot of lies coming out of Abrego Garcia's mouth there where he was saying this is expired and this is why it was expired. It just didn't sound credible. I mean, what could they have done differently?
Yeah, well, I think the gentleman who says, you know what you got here, right? He's hauling these folks to Maryland. I think we should find him a job in the administration somewhere in ICE. Yeah. I think he can recognize very quickly he would have been a good asset for the Biden administration to cut through all the BS that they were throwing the American people's way. Listen, this entire interaction validates what the administration and conservatives have been saying the entire time about this individual, that this individual is no good. He's a lawbreaker. He has been arrested in 2019 for in possession of rolls of cash and drugs with other members of MS-13. And then when we were going to remove him from the country, he said he couldn't return to his home country of El Salvador because the rival gang to MS-13 might come after him. Listen, let's wipe our hands of this problem. No more of this stuff. This is the type of chaos that has infiltrated every American community over the last 4 years under Joe Biden.
But Garcia remains a hero of the Democrats, and today, the USA Today released audio it obtained of Abrego Garcia's wife, Jennifer Vasquez Sura, in 2020, pleading with a judge for a protection order describing how the Democrats' Maryland father beat her repeatedly.
I kept trying to get to the door basement to try to open the door, and then he pushed me. So then when I was able to go outside to get a phone, I called 911 from a disconnected phone. Now, they took a long time to get to the house. It was probably like 20, 30 minutes. So I saw a neighbor walking his dog, and I opened the door, and I was like, help. And then when he heard me, like, he grabbed me from my hair, and then he slapped me. And then the neighbor, like, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to react. I have pictures of the evidence, like all the bruises, because even on Wednesday, he hit me like around like 3 in the morning. He would just wake up and like hit me. And then last Saturday for my daughter's birthday party, before I went to my daughter's birthday party, he slapped me 3 times.
Jason, how could the Democrats defend this?
I don't think the Democrats are defending this.
Oh, yes, they are.
No,
definitely they are.
No, they are not.
Yes.
No, they are not.
Champion him
Dave Pelosi in El
chance.
Salvador. They're defending him.
How many times we've talked about this for the last 2 weeks, and I keep saying, is Abrego Garcia a bad person? Maybe. Maybe he's a bad guy. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's a gangbanger. Maybe he's not. Maybe we should listen to the SCOTUS
bad person.
and bring him back like the SCOTUS said. Then you give him due process, and if he is who people believe him to be, then you deport him. It's just a situation where if you start ignoring this thing, and I have some questions about the fact that he had an expired license and they couldn't take him in for that. I don't understand that. Maybe you can explain that to me. They had reason.
Them off, Jason.
You know,
they were waved off. You know, they would have probably done their job had the feds not come in and stopped it. By the way,
yeah. How does so local police officers, when they have probable cause to make an arrest, they call in to the federal government? I've never heard of that.
Alien.
And again,
when you're encountering people without proper identification, generally speaking, they're going to ask the feds because the feds have the jurisdiction about cross-state issues, interstate issues. So if he's trafficking people,
Maryland license,
they're going to call the feds like, hey, we got someone. By the way, do you do a
license? The license is.
Do you teach mental health at your university?
Here's the thing. The license was expired, and to me, and as far as I know, that's a crime. Like, you can bring someone in. The other thing is, I'm a little annoyed with the police when she called the police saying that it took 20 to 30 minutes when she makes a 911 call. That's another problem with local police, and I lived in that community. I lived in Hyattsville, Maryland. That's
she was afraid for her life.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about that law enforcement took 30 minutes to come in when she's saying that she's being attacked. I think that's another problem.
Well, you've got
to either way, at the end of the day, due process in all of these circumstances is still important.
If due process
this is
was done,
one
he'd be
person's
gone.
word.
He'd be gone by now. He'd be locked up.
Perfect. Then give him that due process.
He had it.
And put him right back where he.
I remember
where
that Believe the Women thing during the Pound Me Too movement, and now we're hearing that he would wake her up at 3 o'clock in the morning by punching her while she's sleeping. I'm just not sure if he's a bad guy or not.
Chris, he saved money.
The MS-13 tattoos.
He saved money, though.
And the human traffic. I'm just not sure if he's a bad guy yet. He's going to have to kill a whole bunch of people, and then I'll decide.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.